Chinese national being escorted, deported at the Nigerian airport. And this is not just talk. Cameras at the airport capture the exact moment Nigerian authority carried out the deportation. Watch closely. What you're watching right now was the reality. A group of foreign nationals being sent out of Nigeria under tight security. But the bigger question remains, how did they end up here in Nigeria in the first place? And what does this mean for Nigerians' fight against fraud? Please watch till the end to see the full deportation video that is coming up next. Imagine a massive cybercrime syndicate running scams from Nigeria, using foreigners and locals to steal money from people abroad. Now, imagine the Nigerian authority finally catches them and sends them home. Today, we're diving into the story of 42 foreign nationals who were deported for cybercrime in Nigeria, and why this is a wake-up call for everyone who is watching me today. In December 2024, a major raid shook the whole Lagos. Authority arrested nearly 800 people in Victoria Island, including Nigerians, Chinese, Arab, and Filipinos. Among them were foreign nationals convicted of cybercrime fraud and Ponzi schemes. Now, the Nigerian Immigration Service has begun deporting 42 of them, with more who are scheduled to leave Nigeria in the coming days. But this isn't just a story about deportation, it's about international fraud, victims' protection, and the role of Nigeria in the fight against cybercrime. The raid happened at a 7-story building on Oyejolayemi Street, Victoria Island, Lagos, known as a Big Leaf building. That's what they call that building. That building, it looks like a normal office, but inside that building, Orunlala, it was a hub for scams and for scammers as well. The building housed over 500 SIM cards, desktops, and mobile devices. Those were some of the items that were caught when they raided that building. Foreign nationals train Nigerians who also recruit to impersonate women online, and they lure those women also all the way from abroad and steal money through romance and investment scams. Nigerians recruits were chosen for their typing skill and computer literacy. They were trained for just 2 good weeks. They gave them fake identity cards, so at least they will use that one to disguise like they work in a normal professional office. And they will instruct them on how to gain victims' trust. And once this trust was built among the Nigerians who were recruited and the victims, then what happened? The foreign syndicate leader now took over the scam and then pushed away the locals who recruit them. Then they don't siphon them with that. Whatever they made, Nigerians, they won't know anymore. They just pay them crunch. How do they come about the deportation? Following plea bargain with the EFCC, the Federal High Court then in Nigeria now sentenced each foreign convict to 1 good year in prison and fined them 1 million naira. But how much is 1 million naira? Calculate it and tell me in dollars. Naija. And after serving their sentences, the convicts were also handed over to the Nigerian Immigration Service for deportation. Say, go back to your country free of charge. The first batch of them were 42 deported, also from Lagos at 2 p.m. Nigerian time on Sunday, with more of them hoping to leave on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. This group includes Chinese and Filipino nationals who had worked with these syndicates to defraud victims in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Europe, and the likes. Now, let me take you through the line of how the syndicate, how they operate. The syndicate ran through a Nigerian registered company. They register a company when they enter Nigeria, and they call the name of that company Getting International Company Limited. See the name, Getting International Company Limited. Over a few months, they moved over 2.26 billion naira through a local bank account and cryptos vendors. Can you imagine? Such money were moved within Nigerian banks, and there's no red flag, there's no alarm, nothing. These victims were tricked into investing in fake platform or entering romance scam. But they use social media platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Telegram to communicate with those victims. This case we're treating now revealed how foreigners exploit Nigerians' image abroad while recruiting locals to front the crime for them. Many Nigerians were used without even knowing the full extent of the fraud that they were committing. According to report, this foreign convict served only 1 year in prison in Nigeria. If it had been Nigerians caught abroad for the same crime, the minimum sentence would likely be 5 years before even considering deportation. Each of them was fined 1 million naira. But is that a solution for the victims? Nigerians committing similar crime would often face much harsher fine, sometimes far beyond imagination. What about the Nigerians who were arrested alongside them? Many are probably still in jail because our justice system doesn't act the same way for locals. The foreigners often take advantage of poverty and unemployment in Nigeria, staying in the shadow while using Nigerians as pawns in their scheme. Interestingly, these deportees were even allowed to take suitcases, shopping, even travel light before leaving Nigeria. Nigerians deported abroad usually return home with just one single nylon bag and nothing else. Now, who pays for their deportation safe? Ultimately, it's the Nigerian taxpayers. They shoulder the cost. Yes, there are diplomatic negotiations, we understand that. But if it were Nigerians caught in another country, our government would really put the same pressure to protect them. This exposes a double standard, a clear reminder that international fraud is not just about crime, but also about power, privilege, and who can navigate the system. Cybercrime is global. Scammers from multiple countries can operate from one location using technology to reach victims anywhere they are in the world. Nigerians must be vigilant. Locals recruits are often exploited to front scam without realizing the full criminal activity. International cooperation is crucial here. This operation involves EFCC, NIS, and other agencies working together to dismantle a trans-international network. Protect your identity online. Always be cautious when communicating with strangers and investing online. What are the lessons here that we need to learn? This operation shows that Nigeria is serious about stopping cybercrime. Foreign criminals cannot operate freely and exploit local citizens in Nigeria anymore. For Nigerians and Africans abroad, the takeaway is clear here. Stay alert, know who you are dealing with, and never you allow anyone to use you for illegal gain. EFCC Chairman Ola Olukoyede described the deportation as a milestone in Nigerians' fight against cybercrime. He emphasized that the Commission will recover stolen funds and restore national dignity in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's anti-corruption agenda. Other officers also stressed that the Nigerian Immigration Service acted to protect the country's border and even ensure foreign criminals to face justice. What about the civil society group in Nigeria? Civil society group also praised the operation, highlighting that these foreign people, that they were the one that will mastermind the fraud, and they often manipulate young Nigerians to carry out scam while they remain in shadow themselves. Justice was served in this case, and hopefully it will deter others for attempting similar scams. Please, if you find any value in this video, help me also to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime when we say I carry matter come your face. Till I see you in the next video, please subscribe.